To open the keyless entry, all we do is hover the thumb over the button, as well as to lock as well. Adjustment for the seats, you've got your height, back, and then your bar underneath as normal. To start the engine up, we're going to put the foot on the clutch and press your start button to start the engine up. So on the lights, we can use them as manual if we wish to, or line them up to auto, and it will sense when it's dark and put the headlights on for you. We've also got rain sensitive wipers, so it's up for a one-off wipe, down for the different speeds, but just one click is auto. So that will sense when there's rain droplets on the windscreen and put them on for you, and you can change how sensitive you want it to be using this nozzle here. Your rear wipers is that one there. There's the end nozzle, just twist it. For your washers on the front, you want to push the whole stalk towards you. 6-speed manual gearbox. Down here you've got your start and stop technology. So if I press that button there, you'll see the little A appear. That just basically means it will cut out red lights and junctions if you wish it to. However, if you don't want it on, just turn it off. You've got your climate control along on the touchscreen display here. So we've got the speed it comes out at, your temperature along this one, AC, so aircon on or off, and then you've got heated rear windscreen, heated door mirrors, and then your front blowers as well. And then on mode, as you can see, it's just changed on the stick man where you want it to go to, and then to turn it off, nice and easy, just click on off again. Hazards are there if you ever need them. Down here you've got some lights, so we've got your parking sensor lights, that's front and rear to make sure they're on, your green lights on, and lane departure warning. So if the light's on this one, it means it's on as well. So all that will do is if you go over the white lines, it will bleep on the dashboard because it thinks you might be doing it unintentionally. Front and rear electric windows, nice and easy. This button here will stop the passenger and anybody in the back from opening windows, and then of course you've got your central lock in there, and this one here is your electric folding door mirrors. We've got a little cup holder there as well, don't forget. So cruise control, what we're going to do for cruise control is we always have to click on main. When we do that, just make sure my camera can see, when we click on main you'll see the little circle that appears just there. That means it's ready to be activated. So then we'll get to the speed you want to get to, say for example 70 down the motorway, and all we do is then push set. Once you've done that, we can take your foot off the accelerator and it will go along at 70 if you've set it at 70, but if your foot touches the brake it will cancel out cruise control. So then all we can do, instead of having to set it all over again, if we click reset, it will take you back to the speed you last set it to. And then speed limiter. Speed limiter is if you want to still use your accelerator, but it's especially useful if you're going through an area where you know there's going to be speed cameras, so it'll stop you from overriding the limit you've set it to. So I've just clicked on limit there, and as you can see it will change to LIM just in the corner there. And then I'm going to push down, it's set, so I just push set down again. It's automatically come up at 40, but you can adjust that by going down or up for the speed. So if I went down and set it to 35 for example, it won't let me override 35 when I'm driving. And then to cancel that one out, you can either click limit again, but it does take it back to cruise control, but to turn it completely off, just click main, and you can see it will just take it to show you your normal time as opposed to the cruise control and speed limiter. Down there we've got HDMI port, a USB port and power outlet, and to adjust the steering wheel, the lever's underneath here. It's going to lift that up and you can adjust it and then push it back in when you're finished. CD player is along here, so you've got your eject button, and then to turn the audio on or off you've got this button here which will turn it off or on. Okay, so on your touchscreen display we'll start with sat nav, so you've got navigation, click agree. So you can view the map or we'll select address to go to, so we'll use our postcode for now, so we're going to go to Tango Foxtrot 3 Bravo Delta, Stafford Park. You can put a house number in if you want to, but you don't have to. And then we're going to click go. It will calculate the route for you. There we go. But if you want to mute her, if you don't want the sat nav talking, we can just mute it using that button there. Or if opposite, if you want to turn her up or turn her down volume, then wait until she begins talking when you pull off and use your volume button to turn her up or down. To To cancel that destination once you're finished, all we do nice and easily is click the X button. So, to set a phone, we're going to go to Settings, Bluetooth, Bluetooth device list, and we're going to add Bluetooth device list. But at this point, you would need to go onto your phone, click on Settings, then go onto Bluetooth. And once we've done that, it will search and it will find your phone, and then you are able to pair it by going onto your phone. It will pop up with an alert to say allow. Once you've done that, it will connect to the phone. Your normal lights as such, and then your back one as well. Underneath the armrest you've got another power outlet and USB port as well. And then to change the background of that trick computer, all I'm doing there is using those arrows so you can click through like so. And then you've got your volume controls for the radio up and down. If I go to audio though, it's currently on DAB radio, but to change that we're just click on source just there, and we can change it from FM, CD, Bluetooth, iPod. If I go back to DAB though, I'm going to click on menu, assemble the list to bring everything up, but it will come up with different areas. But if you go into all assemble instead, it'll bring up all the radio stations. So if you've got a favourite, and say for example that favourite was Capital, hold down for a few seconds. I'm going to go use the back button to go back, and this tab here will have some presets on there. So I'm going to bring that up. There's nothing on there at the moment, but if I was to hold down on number 1 and paste, as you can see Capital is now on that tab, which if I click there it'll bring it back down again. You've got your fuel cap release, which is down here, and then your bonnet release, which is the one underneath. So you just pull those outwards. So with the fuel cap release, you pull it outwards and it will pop it open, but to shut it is just with your hand, just touch to shut. And obviously when you finish your journey, all you do is press the stop button. So that's the end of the video. If there is anything you're still unsure of, please feel free to give one of us a call on 01952 200 999.